Hello, welcome back to HoneyCraft. Doing something a little different today. About a month ago I decided I wanted to do something for all of the members of the server, so I decided to make the puzzle room. Right now it's just about finished, so let's have a look, shall we? I will say aesthetics is something that I really struggled with this project. For the entrance I'd basically just used what blocks we had an abundance of, which is why it looks pretty crazy, but I think it turned out pretty nice. I basically just did it layer by layer so that way I could tie in the colours as I moved up. So like the birch to here, to up on the window there, the red of the berries moving up, stuff like that. You know, I wasn't too sure about it, but I think it looks okay in like a weird way. I think it looks nice. And it definitely does not look like a giant Furby. I don't know why you'd suggest that. Players will enter this starting room, which is basically just the outside, mirrored. Nothing too special in here. Something I really like about this room is the smithing tables on the floor here. It makes a really nice floor pattern, but also it makes a really nice ceiling pattern, which I used up here. Like this maroon colour, it's just kind of what's the word? Embossed? Like indented, like sticking out a little bit. And I really like that for a ceiling as well as a floor. This is where the players will read the rules and put the doorway over here. The room's for 1 to 2 players, and the fastest time, which they put in here, and the fastest time will be awarded a prize next season, so keep your eye out for that. When the players are done in this room, they've read all the rules, they've put their doorway, they head through this door and into the first room. Now, I won't be spoiling the puzzles in this, okay? But we can definitely have a look around. If you're curious, the solutions will be in my next episode. So this room is a riddle room. There's 3 riddles across the wall here. When you get them right, there's a dispenser down here, and it shoots out 1/3 of the door key. You need all 3, and then you can craft the door key, stick it in here, and you're through. Now, I'm not completely sadistic. There's levers all across the sides of the walls here, and when you flick them they give you a hint. That's why I'm not showing what's in there, because there's 3 hints hidden in this room, there's 2 in the next, and there's none in the final room. There it is. This room was the worst for me to even attempt, so thankfully Storm agreed to do the aesthetics of this, despite the very, very tight parameters I gave her, because these had to be in exactly this position with the door. I have a little maintenance hatch down here, which is where I can just gain access to the item filters. Thanks so much again, Storm, for doing this for me, and if you're curious, I did censor all of the riddles and everything so that it shouldn't have a head start. Anyway, once the player crafts the key and puts it in here, we'll just break through. They enter the next room. This style of room, you've seen it a million times before, it's based on communication, so this one's ideal with 2 players. The players must split 2 different ways, they must not cross into each other's rooms, so we'll go on this side. And they must decipher the walls given in order to, again, make the key to get out. Through this door here, that's where the item filter is, that's where the next room is. So one side of the room will have a key, which I'm not going to show too much of. And there's some anvils here and some paper as well. So all they have to do is name the paper on the anvil of whatever the answer they figure out is. Come over here and try it to get through the door. With this room I was finding it hard to find colours that worked with the weird array of blocks we have. So I went with like the whites and the desaturated terracotta colours, which I think it works okay. Again, we have hint walls, we have them in the same place in each room. However, this one, the one in the left room, just gives more away than the one on the right room. So if anyone's watching who's going to attempt this, I'd recommend starting with the right hint. But yeah, anyway, they name the key, and they'll come through this door, and you'll see this one is clearly not a puzzle at all. I could have made like a collaborative parkour puzzle with like levers and, you know, going in and out, but to be honest, I completely didn't have time. To be honest, I only planned for 2 rooms, so this one was completely last minute. Of course, there's no hints for this room because it's just jumping. I have made it so you can scale up this wall and get out though. So if you're really struggling, like over 5 minutes of trying to do this, then you can just scale the wall. That does kind of depend on like the honor code for that. I should still stick to it. Anyway, and then you make it over here, whether you scale up or not. And it's a mad dash to the end, and the time stops as soon as you land. Now I'm really excited to declare this finished. I've been working on it for like over a month now. We had a test, Sammy and B tested it out for me, see if it was too easy or too difficult, and that was very entertaining to say the least. Friend. Another one. I will show the solutions in my next episode, which is coming out very soon, probably later in the week. There's a guy over there. Oh, there's a whole patrol. That'll be coming out like next week, very, very soon. But for now, that's it from me. Sorry for the really, really short one. It's just a bit of an update and just telling everyone that it's ready to go, basically. The next one's going to be a lot longer though. You know, the whole time I was building this, we've had like 5 of those patrols, which is crazy. Anyway, yeah. Sorry for the short episode. But yeah, look out for the next one coming up very soon. It'll have the solutions and some other bits and bobs. I've already recorded most of it, so and it's going to be a very important one. But yeah, go check out the others playing it if they choose to record it, because it's going to be a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun making it, and I really want to do another one but bigger. More complex, more everything, just more. But yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you next time.